absurd seems completely sane.
All right. Well, today is November 2nd. We've made it through October, supposedly the most scariest month. Just because you read somewhere in a book that the market is seasonally weak in October, you know that's a pretty much outdated concept. Go take a look at the history of the last 15 years. That's what really counts. Just because the market crashed in 87 and in 1929 in October, that we're afraid of October, I digress. None of this matters, right? The market's on a cruise control. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Okay? Nothing's working except buy and hold right now. Friday. I've been doing this my whole life. Friday, I saw all the signs of a market top. We hit a new high. We tried to rally. We failed to break that new high. The VIX started to move higher. And we sold off into the close, and we broke the lows of the day. Ding, ding, ding. I was forced to sell some QQQ out of the portfolio. We had the NASDAQ futures down at the open Sunday night. And then we had them even lower, about 11 o'clock. I woke up this morning, all that was eradicated. Do you know why the market's up this much now? It's individuals like me that were convinced that the market was going to go down, that actually put short positions on. Now, I'm not that stupid. I'll sell something with the hope that we go down so I can buy them back. Shorting should be out of the lexicon. Is that the word? Out of the vernacular. You should not be shorting stocks unless they have a full-blown intraday reversal that breaks the 1-minute VWAP and the multi-day VWAP, which we had on NXPI today. Now, you probably, if you could see in the trading over there, I don't trade bull markets, okay? Because all I wind up doing is selling out of stocks that I like, and then 3 days later they're higher. Did it with the Joy Global, did it with the US Steel, did it with the Alcoa. I even sold a little Alcoa. I bought some at $8.85 again, so I figured, hey, $9, let me take my 15 cents. Did it with the Joy Global, did it with the US Steel, did it with the Alcoa, and I did it with the pot. Did it with the PayPal. So basically, everything I sold is higher. What does that tell you? We're in a bull market. If every stock you sell tends to go higher after you get out, what is that telling you? The only thing is, how do you make the money real without hitting the left side of the keyboard? Now, right's buy, left is sell for me. Or clicking on the sell button. You can't take the... It's just insanity what I'm looking at here. I mean, there was maybe 3 stocks that weren't exploding today. You had Lulu, PayPal, and Pot. They were just sitting around. So I was like, hey, we might as well buy these. So we buy them. Well, sorry, I didn't even buy them. I suggested people buy them. I think a lot of people made money on the PayPal. Nice trade. I bought them at 38.11? Oh, no. 36.03, sold it at 36.11, 36.12, and 36.13. Awesome. Went up $1. And then you had the GoPro, the Lulu. All these setups are basically the same. Now, what I mean is I don't want to trade a bull market is that I don't feel comfortable. Every trade you do, you're pretty much buying the highs of the day. And you feel like, I'm topping this market out. And then 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, a day later, however long it takes, if you take a loss on a long position in a bull market, what's the point? You're just churning your own account, which should be illegal. Now, again, Friday was a really great indication that maybe we had some selling to do, but in bull market, Mondays are never down. So, as everybody's chasing performance and covering short positions, remember why the market is up twice as much as it probably would have been if not for the Friday close, because it encouraged people to add to their shorts, and then when the market stopped going down, everybody starts to cover, and then they wait, and then you see these monster spikes. That's people getting fed up or algos being tripped and people covering their short positions. This could last forever. It's not about money pouring into the market. It's not about economic data. It's not about any of that stuff. It's about short squeezes and breakouts. I mean, who the fuck? What the? I mean, really? I mean, look at this chart. I don't know if you can see this. It looks like a big check mark up and down. The yellow line and the blue line, that's my VWAPs, right? So you got Lulu, right? Piece of garbage stock, not participating in the bull market, the greatest bull market of all time. But then next thing you know, it breaks over the VWAP, which is the aha moment. Hey, maybe this thing's changing sentiment. And next thing you know, it goes green. So VWAP into the green reversal, breaking over the multi-day VWAP. These are trades that work 90% of the time. Now, the idiot that I am, and again, never will I claim that I'm making a lot of money trading. Oh, yeah, I'm not making a lot of money. I'm buying 1,000 shares of PayPal, immediately selling 500 for a 9-cent profit. That's $45, and then holding on to the other 500. For another 5 or extra cents. So total trade, I think I made $120, and then it goes up then it goes up another $1.50 without me. So that's a $1,500 trade that I made $1,100. Basically, every profit I take is good for at least twice as much as I made. 3 times, a lot of times, tenfold what I do. That's why when I'm selling, normally I'm telling people, all right, look, I'm taking the profit here. If you have more than 300 shares, hang on to 100 for the rest of the day. And that's the only reason I even had any Joy Global left on, or US Steel. And then I see them up so nicely, I'm like, all right, let me take this off the table too. Maybe I get to buy a pullback, and you just don't get pullbacks. See, this is what a bull market looks like. The only pullback that happens are the collapses. And then by the time you're sifting through the rubble, deciding what you want to buy, you've missed half the move back up already. And now we're at all-time highs. So again, let me express this one more time. If you're saying you're short in this market, you're either lying or you have a lot of money, and I'd like to be your friend. Because I would like some money, so then I could trade these reversals with a little bit more than, 300, 500,000 shares. I mean, this is the greatest market I've seen in a million years, and we could go down tomorrow. But why? And it doesn't even seem like anything was moving today, and we still tacked on 70 points on the NASDAQ. I don't see it, but I know it is because it is. It's real. It's real because it is real. It's happening because it is happening. There's no explanation. Is the economy that awesome? Interest rates, they're not raising interest rates, people. They're not going to raise interest rates until the Dow hits 20,000. That's what I'm thinking now, which could be next week. I mean, what do we got? 18,000 now? 17,800? What's another 2,200 points by the end of the year? Why can't we do 1,000, 1,100 points for the next 2 months? Why not? It's all fake anyway. If Lulu, they're going out of business. Nobody likes their shit. Oh, and everybody. I mean, that's what I'm saying. The market does not reflect anything. Has Lulu, I mean, I don't know how many shares are out there, but just take Lulu for an example. Has the company drastically changed that much today? Where let's say they've got, 50 million shares out there, or 100 million shares to call it even. And the stock moved up a point. So now the company is worth $200 million more than it was this morning. Why? What'd they do? They invent some new yoga pant? No. Somebody was short, got caught short, now they're covering, and the stock's going ballistic. That's all it is, short covering fear and greed. The fear is you're going to buy the highs, you don't want to get into the market, then you wind up chasing. And then you got the shorts who keep thinking they're going to pick a top, and then they have to cover, and then the chase. I mean, it's an ongoing cycle. It's a death spiral upwards. It's a melt up. And if you're going to trade the market, you need to know how to find these intraday reversals off the VWAP. Because if you're going to sit here, And all I did today was just be pissed all day, right to the close. What do we got? 2 more minutes. Been pissed since I woke up when the NASDAQ futures were green to the moment that we closed. Still pissed off. You know why? Because I sold 200 or 300 shares of my Qs. What did I get for it? Nothing. Nothing at all but $500 that I don't have that I should have today. Oh, that's an awesome trade. What did I get for selling out of my Joy Global? $1,000 less, or sorry, $600 less than I'd have today. Had 1,000 shares, a dollar cost average all the way down to 1,000. The stock popped 40 cents the next day. Look at me, let me sell. And what do I got? I've been cultivating, buying that potash of Saskatchewan down, 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 down. I'm like, I can't believe this thing's at 20 bucks. Do I buy more at 20 bucks? No, because at that point I'm thinking this thing might be breaking down. Next thing you know, it goes up $1. Now I could have been getting out with a pretty nice profit. I mean, it's nice to see the stock up. I mean, this is becoming absurd. Do you even remember that we had a correction? We already need another correction. And guess when that's going to happen? January 20th, 2017. When the Dow Jones at 22,000, 23,000, and the Qs are at 143, maybe we'll pull back 10%. And that'll be it for then. Next thing you know, the next pullback will be 2020. And then the year will be 2025. The Qs will be 250. It's my birthday this week. And I'm going to get a new Mac. I'm getting a new iPhone. I'm getting my kid a new iPad. I'm getting my kid a new iPhone for Christmas. Apple's growth story is over. I'm about to slop down $5,000, $10,000 worth of Apple products. The Fitbit, the Facebook story over? I don't know. Facebook's going to 500. Tesla's not selling cars. They are selling cars. Who cares? Everybody likes the stock. It's going to go to 400. China, no China, this China slowdown doesn't matter anymore. It's over with. It's slowed down. It's already that was the fastest recovery China's ever had. It was crashing. It's already recovered, and now it's booming again, right? All in a matter of 2 months. Why would you short this market? Except if you find an intraday VWAP reversal. All right. Seriously, I better not load any shotguns. Because I legitimately just watched a life-changing event again, and I'm still basically in the same place. So let me change your life, at least, for the better. Because I know at least 2 people did the PayPal trade today. So at least now I've made 2 new friends. Thank you very much. Thank you. I mean, this is why I do it. Because making $111 on a PayPal trade, it's bullshit. But the other guy, he bought the stock, he bought the option. He's making $600 or whatever he did. The other guy did it. The other guy did it. So now we're all winners, and everybody feels justified for throwing a little coin my way. And I do it every day. We even had some gold stock that we made some money on today. Ooh, gold. I don't even know, negative in there. I gotta start just making stupid videos with sound effects again and retarded voices. Because what do I need to be serious about? We all know this is all bullshit, right? But if you want to learn, my friend in Spain wants to join. I don't know how it's going to be if we're going to be trading from Spain. I got guys in West Coast, East Coast, Sri Lanka. You want to trade from Australia? What is it? It's tomorrow there, isn't it? Maybe you know the future, trading in Australia. Anyway, and to my guy out there who's been following me since day one, and you know who you are, Ty, this is for you. Back in the day, and you kept pestering me for a pick. You kept pestering me for a pick. What should I buy? What should I buy? What should I buy? What do you think of the market? I think it's going to crash any day now. And I said, what did I say? Buy the QQQ and AIG and sit back for the next 10 years. So it's only 7 years now. The Qs I think were at 30 at that point, and AIG was basically $10. So I hope you held on to those things, because I haven't heard from you in a couple of years. And I'm trying to find the video where I said, if you're going to buy 2 stocks, it's AIG and the QQQ, and live happily ever after. Blah, 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 blah.